Hello, I'm Professor Icepick, and welcome to another episode of Repressious Memories, a mini-series where I take a look back at games I hated playing as a kid. Today's episode is about Street Fighter II for IBM-PCs. Now, Street Fighter II for the Super Nintendo was one of my favorite games when I was a kid. It sort of introduced me to the whole fighting game genre, and as luck would have it, I had the DOS port as a kid. So, of the four games we're looking at in Repressious Memories, Street Fighter II was by far my favorite. I loved fighting games when I was a kid. I love them today. Street Fighter II for the Super Nintendo, as I said, was sort of my first real taste of the fighting game genre. And since I didn't have any consoles, getting Street Fighter II on PC where I could actually play it was it just blew my mind when I was a kid. I mean, I used to love this game when I was a kid, as I said before, but it really taught me some bad habits when it came to playing Street Fighter II on other platforms. The game's port was handled by US Gold, a long-time collaborator with Capcom who made other ill-advised spin-offs like Strider Returns for the Genesis and the quote-unquote best of MegaMan game for the Game Gear. Two games that are just awful. They handled a lot of other mediocre Capcom console ports, and they may not have been as bad as High-Tech, but that's not really saying that much. US Gold was still a very crappy company. So in order to sort of get reacquainted with the game before I do my little playthrough, I took a look at it. It's just a bad port of what was an awesome game. I mean, the graphics look all right for the most part. I mean, the animation is a bit off, but the actual graphics themselves look all right, so it's not really that big of a deal. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to have those PlayStation 1 fighting games where they cut out frames of animation all the time. This will be the first and only game in this particular miniseries that has a lot of music in it. But unfortunately, the music in this game is both a limited rendition of the soundtrack. There are only a few songs in it, and the sound is just hideous. I've tried it on all the different settings, and it's just horrible. So like I said, I did a little test run of the game. It really doesn't play anything like any actual version of Street Fighter II handled by Capcom. The gameplay is kind of floaty. There are only two attack buttons, like you'd see playing like the TurboGrafx port of Street Fighter II Champion Edition, Japanese only, of course. And I mean, looking back, I have to say that Double Dragon 3 was definitely better than this game because it was probably the most playable out of the games I've done so far. And but I have to say it's still better than Street Fighter 1, but not really. It's just sort of awkward. Anyway, on with the show. Okay, so this is Street Fighter II, or at least a reasonable facsimile of it, maybe? I mean, it's not really the best version of Street Fighter II ever, as I mentioned before, but like I said, when I was a kid, I actually really enjoyed this game for reasons I don't entirely understand even now. So let's just go. See, there's the main menu. You got Game Start, a versus mode for two-player, and the options, and of course, Quit to DOS. So let's go mess around with the options for a bit. Alright, so set the controls so that now I can control it with my controller. So let's take a look at the music test. This is, of course, Sound Blaster. There's Ken's theme, as you could hear earlier. Balrog's theme, Ryu's theme, the opening, which oddly enough actually never shows up in the opening, the character select screen, and Zangief's ending. course, there are a multitude of choices you can have here. You can use the original ad-lib speakers, Roland. You can combine the Roland and the Sound Blaster, or you can use the internal speaker, which I don't actually have an internal speaker on here. But let's just stick with Sound Blaster for the time being, because you know it actually gets us the most natural sound effects. See, as you can see, whereas with Roland, it just sort of turns into wacky little sound effects. So, first I'm going to just play a quick little... Oh, right, of course, this. There we go. So, I'm just going to do a quick little run-through to show you how the game looks and plays, and then I'll actually do a full playthrough with the cheapest character in the game, believe it or not. Yeah, they're Ken versus Chun-Li. The load times in this game are just insane. I'm gonna be honest with you right now. They're crazy. They're horrible. They're bad. They are not good at all. See, it's still loading. It's still loading right now. There we go. Oh look, there's the character select screen theme. Oh, look at this. This is what I thought Street Fighter 2 was supposed to play like when I was a child. Look at this. I mean, there are separate buttons for punch and kick, but they just seem to throw out random normals most of the time. I mean, if you do a special move, then they'll work properly, but usually they don't. I mean, you saw me do a Hadouken earlier. That's with the punch button. Then, of course, you can do the hurricane kick. Oh boy, I'm dizzy. Look at this animation in this game. Everything in this game is so disjointed and weird, and it just doesn't make any sense. Oh hey, I got a Shoryuken off. Oh, look at that. Oh, a throw. Look at this. Look at this game. Gaze upon this game in despair, gamers. There was a point where I actually thought this game was the real Street Fighter 2. Get up, it's too early for you to be defeated. Oh, India. Oh, here we go. Exactly who I want to face off against. The most broken character in this entire version of the game. I mean, you hear people complain about Handcuffs Guile. They got nothing on PC Dhalsim. He is just insane. You'll see later when I'm playing as. I mean, they didn't get anything right with this version of the game, and it shows. So, look at the jumping physics. I actually saw another review of this game that compared them to, like, Virtua Fighter. And you know what? They're right. They are right. Look at that. Look at this. Ugh, I hate dealing with these moon jumps. Oh hey, that time they actually canceled each other out. Usually what happens is, like, they go through each other. I will meditate and then destroy you. He's not kidding. Like I said, Dhalsim in this game, let's see, 9, 8... Oh crap, I hit continue. That is not what I wanted to hit at all. Oh well, now let's try out Zangief. Why not, right? Kind of wondering how you do his spinning lariat with only 2 buttons. I guess you hit them both. Well, let's test that little theory out. But yeah, this game is just bizarre. I mean, US Gold did not do a good job on the porting of this game, so... Oh, come on, Oh god. Is he gonna perfect me? Oh wait, what? Huh, I don't even know how I did it, actually. It seemed like I just sort of did a hurricane kick motion and he did it, but... Oh, okay. The Yoga Noogie. Oh god. Everything about this game is just incredibly bizarre. Alright, I'm gonna let it go to continue. Now you've realized the inner mysteries of yoga. Like the inner mysteries of getting my butt kicked. 9, 8, 7, 6... Oh, there are a limited number of credits in this game. I actually never knew that when I was a kid. Yeah, because I just used Dulcim and, you know, steamrolled everyone. Speaking of which, okay, so let's just put in something. Oh, look at that! High scores. Alright, so yeah, that's a basic overview of the game. Let's just run through everything really quick. Everything's so... The animation in this is just so uneven and jaggy, it's weird. I mean, I know I'm using the term jaggy incorrectly, but it's just weird. This game, like I said before, was handled by US Gold, who aren't really well known for, you know, putting out anything good. Winners don't use drugs. Or like, winners don't buy PC ports of computer games from the early 90s, right? Well, that's not fair. There may have been some good ones, but most good PC games were totally original, because no one really put that much effort into porting them back in this era, except for the fine people at GT Interactive who handled the releases of Mortal Kombat on PC, which, actually, those were good ports. Those were some good games. The ports of the the first 3 Mortal Kombats on PC. I had those when I was a kid. I loved them. I loved him more than this. Look, see the high scores again. So yeah, we're about to loop over again, and let's just get started. Okay, so for real this time, I'm breaking out the secret weapon, Dulcim. Oh, USSR. Yeah, because we all know how well Zangief does against Dulcim in this game, right? Ugh. Just so bizarre how they have, like, 2 pieces of music that never actually seem to be used in this game. Oh, got me in a throw. There we go. Dulcim wins. Whoa, he got me that time. Oh, Yoga Noogie! Yoga Noogie! Oh, Yoga Fire! The combos in this game are amazing! Oh, Dulcim wins, and Zangief looks kind of scary when he's down like that, actually. Look at that little eye just bulging out. Looks like he's bleeding from the mouth and nose. It's just weird. I will meditate and then destroy you. I never actually looked up how to do the Yoga Flame in these games. I don't know if I'm gonna have a bad time because I can't do them. Okay, next up, E Honda. I have never actually liked E Honda that much. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to love doing the 100 hand slap, but that's really about it. He is one of the few charge characters I pretty much refuse to learn how to use. And I know that's kind of weird, but hey, what can you say? Okay. Slide kick of doom. Yoga slide, yoga slide. Yoga kick, yoga slide. Dulcim wins. Yeah, you can see right up his fundoshi or fugoshi, or I don't know what you call the things that sumo wrestlers tend to wear. Oh, got him in the Yoga Noogie. Look at all that damage, and you get a free hit after it's over. Oh. I mean, it's weird, isn't it? It's weird how much this game got wrong. I mean, at least with Street Fighter 1, I mean, that was a worse port than this, but at least they had to redraw everything from scratch so you could kind of understand why so many animations were missing and why everything just looks so ganky. This is using actual assets from, I think it might actually be the arcade game. And I just don't understand why this turned out so poorly in retrospect. I mean, obviously because US Gold made it, but I mean, still, that's not really an excuse, right? Look at these combos, these hype combos. Oh. Oh, fire for the win. It's disturbing looking at the backgrounds with people on them because they're all just sort of frozen there. I mean, they don't even move. They're just frozen in time. Even the animals don't move at all. Ugh. Now you've realized the inner mysteries of yoga. I have to give them credit for one thing. At least they fixed Chun-Li's dress. Oh, bonus stage! Here we go! Break the car like in fucking Final Fight. Yeah, alright. Guess that side's done. It's just not breaking this time. Yeah, you'd think that spitting 3 fireballs would blow up any car, but you'd be wrong. Ugh. It's so bizarre. Okay, USA, who's it gonna be? Ken or Guile? I honestly can't remember. Oh, it's Ken. Alright, great. My boy Ken Masters. Japanese American, I guess, even though he has blonde hair for some reason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know genetics. Could someone who's only a quarter white have blonde hair? I wouldn't think so, but hey, Street Fighter. Oh. Oh my god. Could it be? Could it be? Oh my god, it's happening! Oh god, I got a perfect! I think that's the first perfect I have ever gotten in this game. Wow, that is crazy. That is really incredibly crazy. Oh man. Oh! I did the Yoga Flames somehow! This is a banner day! I get my first perfect and then I get my first perfect and then I somehow do a Yoga Flame. I don't even know how that happened. I don't even know how that happened. Oh god. That's funny. That's funny stuff right there. Now you've realized the inner mysteries of yoga. Uh-huh. Well, let's see what's next. Oh, Brazil. Here we go. This ought to be fun. Yoga fire. Yoga fire. Ah, you got me in the bite. Holy shit, that bite does a lot of damage. Oh, he's got me. He's got me. Oh no, I might not win this. Oh, but I did because I'm Dulcim. Dulcim's broken like that. God, Dulcim's body in this game just looks weird, like how his ribs are poking out. They don't look like ribs, they look like giant muscles. Oh, 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 it's so broken. I love it. So fucking broken. Did you see that? He got me with 2 hits with the same electric attack. Oh, I lose. I lost against Blanca. The green wild man Jimmy from friggin' Thailand, I think. Except he ended up in Brazil, because, I don't know, I guess he's, you know, he was in a plane crash. Oh my god. Oh my god! I have actually lost a match. Seeing you in action is a joke. Well, you know what? I can't really disagree with that. So there are 3 credits. You get 3 credits in a game, apparently. Which is actually pretty smart, considering this is a port of an arcade game, so just sort of giving you infinite continues would be kind of lame, if I do say so myself. Music in this game is so hideous on Sound Blaster, but I cannot help but use it. It is the only thing that truly captures the soul of this abomination. I mean, if I could just explain how ganky it was to people, it almost feels like a turn-based fighting game at times. Like, you notice how, like, everything seems to stop whenever one character does a special move? That isn't just, like, you know, that isn't lag on my end. That's how the game actually plays. Oh, I got him in the... Oh, oh, could it be? Could it be the dreaded double perfect? Oh my god. Don't call it a comeback. Oh my word. Oh, 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 double perfect. Oh my, wow, a double perfect. Never got a perfect before in this game as far as I can remember, and now I've gotten 3 of them in this playthrough. That is insane. That is nuts. Okay, on to fight against Ryu? I don't know. I used to say Ryu when I was a kid. Nowadays I say Ryu, but a lot of people say it's Rue. I don't know why they say it's Rue. Clearly there is a Y in there, so you should probably pronounce it, at least if you're American. But who knows? You know? Oh, here we go. Oh, 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 here we go. Here we go. Fighting against him with this theme from Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Because why not? This game is so futuristic. They predicted something that wouldn't happen for like 5 or 6 years. Oh man. Let's see. No, wait, it would be 5 years because this came out in like 92. Oh, 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 oh. You cannot face the slide. You don't have... Seeing you in action is a joke, Ryu. Look at you, you got a little scar on your face and some smears of blood. What is that? Oh god, Barrel Buster. You know, you can't even perfect this one in this version of the game. I'm not even joking. The barrels do not come down in time. They don't. Look at that. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, they got me. They got me. Oh. Oh. Look, see? They don't even all come down. I got 9 of them. And that was all that came down. You cannot perfect it. Like I said, a lot about this game was just non-functional at all. Okay, here we go. Guile. Hoping to hear Guile's theme? You hoping to hear what they did to Guile's theme in this game? Well, oh, the suspense is gonna kill me, I'm telling you. It's gonna kill me. Oh, man. Here we go. Oh! It's the same exact song that has been playing for most of the time. The character select theme. I swear, the Game Boy port of this was better. The Game Boy port of this was better, and the Game Boy port of this was, like, not good at all. Oh, hey, I got a Yoga Flame off. Don't ask me how I did that. Maybe it was a Shoryuken motion? I don't know. Okay, so round 1 goes to me. Oh. Oh, see? They just went through each other. They just went through each other. The Sonic Boom and the Yoga Fire. This is what I was talking about earlier. They went right through each other. Now this time they canceled each other. Oh, finished him off with the dreaded Yoga Noogie. Alright, so I will meditate and then destroy you. I thought yogis were supposed to be peaceful. Why is Dalsim a representative of the practice of yoga? He's got children's skulls draped around his neck, and he's talking about how he wants to meditate before destroying his opponents. Okay, Balrog. You know, fun fact that everyone knows, they switched around Balrog, Vega, and M. Bison's names in the American version to avoid a lawsuit with Mike Tyson. Personally, I prefer the boxer to be called M. Bison, but I also prefer the claw user to be called Vega, because Vega is actually a Spanish name, so it's kind of weird that he wasn't just called, you know, so it seems like Balrog is the odd name out in this case. Oh, there we go. And seeing this background is just so disturbing without anything moving, isn't it? Tell me in the comments. Or don't. Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire. Oh, and I got him. I took out the mighty Balrog, the man who punched out and killed one of Dalsim's elephants. And as a kid, I actually thought that Balrog was the toughest boss in this game, even harder than Bison. You know, the boxer, I mean? That's crazy, though, right? That, you know, the first boss you fight against would be harder than the final boss? Maybe it's just me. Who knows? Who can really be sure, after all? Arriba! Oh, he got me with the cage climb. I used to love that when I was a kid, just the fact that he could climb up the cage and then just, like, jump down on you. Too bad, you know, making him a non-boss character sort of ruined that and sort of made him have to... I like the sprite they chose for his, like after you KO him. He just sort of looks like he slipped and fell. Doesn't look like he got punched out. Or maybe like he landed in something, like some kind of a crate, and it broke. I mean, the odd part about this is that I'd say that after this port, I think the worst version of Street Fighter 2 was probably HD Remix, you know, the one that was released on Xbox 360 and PS3. I have nothing but hatred for that game. Kind of like how it looks like he's still got chunks of mask in his face there. Oh, this was always my favorite bonus stage when I was a kid. Don't ask me why. I was a weird kid, I guess. Something about just breaking these barrels. Oh, here we go. Oh. Oh, I could not get that last barrel. I just couldn't do it. Wish I could have done it. Now on to Thailand, but really. Oh, Sagat! Hey, I remember you. You were in Street Fighter 1, which I played last time. Well, let's get on with it. Oh, Tiger. This is ridiculous. This is the most... That was the most ridiculous match I've ever been involved in. Just keep kicking him in the face. He keeps on throwing tiger shots at me, but I still manage to win. Now, this is always, like, one of my favorite stages in Street Fighter, just sort of in general. Oh, and that's that. Alright. Sagat is down. Now it's on to the final boss of the game. The incomparable Vega, or M. Bison, or whatever you call him from wherever you're from. I don't know. There could be Japanese people watching it, but more likely it's probably just a bunch of weeaboos. We just decided to use the original Japanese to sound edgier. I always liked how he was how he had red eyes and he was wearing all red in the original Street Fighter 2 portrait, and then in later games they just sort of changed his portrait so that it looked less realistic and a little more like ghost-powered. It really looks like they recolored this for like the PC version, doesn't it? He just doesn't look right to me. Oh. Wait, you're gonna Psycho Crusher me? I'll just kick you out of the air. Oh, hey, he got me that time. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, he's got me. I'm dizzy. I lose. I lost. I lost against M. Bison. Oh no. Oh my. Oh word. Oh my word. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay, okay. It's comeback time! Alright! 1 round to 1 round. This is it. The final showdown. Unless I lose, in which case I'll use another credit, because who cares? Alright, alright, alright. Oh! First hit is mine! Yoga Fire! Yoga Fire! Oh, Yoga Flame somehow. Alright. Yoga Fire! Oh, he got me with the throw! Oh, he got me with the Psycho Crusher. And I win anyway! After a Psycho Crusher straight to the face! It's over. It's over. I will meditate and then destroy you. Dhalsim was a computer hacker in the Street Fighter movie. I can finally go home to my family. I've been gone so long. Like how they use Zangief's theme for like all the endings. 3 years later. Ah, the racist caricatures. You don't see these in many re-releases. Dad, what's that picture? That's your dad in his past life. Such racist caricatures. Please enter your name. Alright. Oh, look at that. I've got the high score. I've got the high score. Alright. So, you know, now just for fun, I'm gonna try to, like, show you what the other major sound system sounds like in this game. This is how it sounds like with Roland. So everything sort of sounds like MIDI music here. Now, when I was a kid, I actually used to love listening to MIDI music. Don't ask me why. Oh, wait a second. Oh, there it is. For a second there, it almost sounded like that was like Sagat's theme, and I'm just like, what? Up. There it is. There's the character select theme. And, of course, there is Zangief's theme. You know, his ending. And here are the sound effects under this. Fortunately, there is an easy compromise. You can use them both, which I think gives you the MIDI music and the actual sound effects. Okay, so let's just say for laughs I'm gonna do a quick little versus match. How does that sound? Let's see, I will be Zangief, and my opponent will be... How do you control this? I don't even know. Oh wait, there it is. Okay, so these two buttons. Okay. No way to really... Oh. This is the weirdest setup I've ever seen. Alright, whatever. Okay, so let's do pig up or probably should have tested this before I decided this was a good idea, but hey, whatever, you know. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can even pick your stages. I wish I had looked at that before I just sort of messed up there. Alright, so let's please wait, loading level. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hey! It's... God, he just looks so weird, like that. So I'm trying to get the spinning pile driver. I just can't seem to get it. Doing the 360. Alright, let's try that again, I guess. Because that was pretty ridiculous. just use Zangief again, and let's just sort of make my opponent... Oh, you can't do mirror matches. Okay, so Ken's stage. Let's go to yeah, let's go to Balrog stage, and I'll just let's turn his up, I guess. There we go. Turn his handicap all the way up, and just sort of mess around for a bit. It's kind of weird, actually, hearing Ken's stage being used on, his theme being used on his stage in this game. It's kind of weird. Because none of the music actually goes with what's happening. Oh, there we go. Okay, I just can't figure out how to do any of his special moves. Okay, just a normal throw. Okay. That wasn't what I was trying to do, but it was still pretty funny, if I'm gonna be honest. Let's see, how do I get out of this? Maybe if I hit escape? Oh, yeah, that took me back to the main menu. Alright, well, great. Let's just do something really quick here. I want to see if I can make it to Russia so that we can show you guys the funniest animation I've seen in this game. Yeah, let's try out Guile, you know? I haven't actually tried a charge character out in this game to see if they work right or not. I mean, screwing up a Hadouken motion is pretty hard in general, but... You know, I wouldn't put it past them. I really couldn't put it past them. Okay, and... 1, 2... Oh, come on. Wait, no way. No, okay, good. Just everything about this game is so crazy. You actually want to lose now? Come on, just kill me. Oh, he throws me, and then I like how he bounces when he dies. You did quite well, but you need more training to defeat me. Wow, that's kind of a mouthful there. Okay, let's continue. Let's try this with Ryu. I don't think I've actually used Ryu in this game before. Okay, so I'm going to beat up Guile, who I just played as and got my butt kicked. But that's okay, I don't really care. Man, this is actually a pretty long session. I'm at like the 40... I'm past the 40-minute mark now. It's because I'm trying to recreate this one piece of footage that I just can't get my hands on. Because the silliest animation in this game just has to be seen to be believed. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. I like how the fireballs just went through each other there. Oh. Oh. Oh my. Oh, got him with the chip damage. I didn't even think this game did that much with chip. You must defeat Shenlong to stand a chance. Oh god. Yeah, that's something, alright. Let's see, can I go to... Ah, I'm going to India! Ah, no. Ah, I'll never get that footage at this rate. Ah, man. Well, maybe I can beat him. Maybe I can best the god of Street Fighter 2 on DOS PCs. I kind of doubt it, though. Since I tried using Ken last time and didn't really go much better. Play identically. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. He got me. Oh. Oh. Oh, he just ducked under me. Oh. Oh. Oh, he got me. He got me so good. I will meditate and then destroy you. Alright. Well, let's try Ken. This probably isn't going to work, but you know what? Why not? Why not give it a chance? Ugh. The weirdest part about this is that you can't actually even get close enough to him to do any real damage. It's like jumping just sort of overshoots him every time. And walking towards him is impossible because he'll just kick you in the face. Hell, sometimes even jumping towards him is impossible because he'll just kick you in the face. Oh, okay, he got me again. Alright, now you've realized the inner mysteries of yoga. I kind of have to wonder why this game has to keep on reloading everything, because I'm stuck on the same stage, so... Alright, well, let's try Blanca. I mean, sure, I can't apparently do charge moves in this game, but who knows? Maybe I can do the electric attack. That seems to do a lot of damage. Wow, that was a terrible loop there. The entire song just sort of stopped, and then it stayed quiet for about, like, 2 seconds, and then... Oh, come on. I can't even do the electric attack? I used to be able to rock with that when I was a kid. Maybe not in this version, though. Like I said, all I used was... Oh, what? What? Oh, he got me. He got me. This is not going to go down well. Oh, okay, okay. Gonna lose this. Gonna lose this. Oh, I was so close. Now you've realized the inner mysteries of yoga. What I'd like to realize is why you're so unbeatable. Game over! Please enter your name. No, you. Alright, well... This has been another episode of Repressious Memories. I'm Professor Icepick. And I think I need to take a nice long shower after this. See you next time for the stunning conclusion of this miniseries.